Ladies and gentlemen, Daniyal Nasir Mirza here inside MTK Strong MMA in Dubai with the one and the only, finally on the mic, one of the guys who I've been looking forward to speak to for a very long time, Shoaib the Assassin Yousaf. He's been representing Pakistan on the international stage for so long. Shoaib, first and foremost, biggest and most important question, how are you feeling, sir? How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good, but how are you?
I'm awesome. We're just here right now after the IMMAF World Championships. For those of you who don't know, you should know, Shoaib is a IMMAF gold medalist in his own right. Just finished working with the Pakistani guys right now, the Pakistani team. A couple of them are here right now. How was the session and how was just feeling out, the team and their skill set, so to speak?
It's a great session with the team. Obviously, it's like a big achievement as well for Pakistan for the first time going to the IMMAFs, and everyone's good and they're talented. So inshallah in the future we'll have a lot more fighters and gold medals coming out of Pakistan.
The IMMAF is obviously a very good system to produce fighters. It's almost like a conveyor belt now of creating like champions and medalists. What part did IMMAF play in your journey specifically when it comes to your development of skill set and just your game overall?
Yeah. I think obviously IMMAF was the hardest because you have 5 fights in 6 days.
Yeah.
So every fight, obviously people don't see, but you have injuries and you have to make weight every fight. So they don't. In my first fight, I broke both my knuckles in the first fight, so I had to just carry on. So it's just adjusting. Normally fighting one fight or whatever is easy, but 6 fights is the hardest. And making weight every day is hard.
Yeah. Walk me through that for a second. That's a pretty crazy story. I don't know if you've ever told anyone that you broke your knuckles in the first fight.
Both of them, yeah.
How did you adjust for the rest of the days?
So I used to just come home, put my hands in ice, and I had to obviously change my game plan, start wrestling more because I couldn't. My hands were quite swollen, so it was just I had to adjust. Yeah.
No, that's amazing, and that's inspirational, I think, for all those Pakistani fighters and hopefuls who really want to come in for the years to come. Stylistically, do you see a certain style that works more in IMMAF, or do you see a certain kind of martial art that really is preferred, so to speak, or is ideal for getting success in these kind of tournaments, do you think?
I think it's more wrestling, if you ask me, and just because obviously you don't want to strike a lot, kicking and punching, you might get injuries, but wrestling just hold it down. Yeah. Just control the fight and just get the win. Yeah.
Durability-wise, it's good as well. For people to just kind of wrestle, as opposed to take blows to the head if you have to fight 5 times in 6 days, like you said. I mean, how good was it to see a Pakistani contingent coming for you? I mean, obviously for us it was absolutely incredible to get to send the team. But for you, how was it to just see, the team going in and everything?
No, it's amazing. Just a big achievement. Just Pakistan for having a team and obviously winning a medal is a great achievement for Pakistan. And it's inshallah, we got a lot more fighters coming. That's what we want, to get more fighters from Pakistan.
I'm going to ask the burning question. Everyone's wanting to know this. When are you coming to Pakistan? And if so, what are you coming to Pakistan for? What is the plan? I mean, obviously with COVID, everything's so uncertain in the world. You can't really commit to something. But what do you think, or what do you envision in the ideal scenario when it comes to you coming to Pakistan?
Obviously, inshallah, I want to go soon. Maybe after Ramadan, I'm going to plan with my brother. It'll be ideal to get a fight there. That's the goal. So even BRAVE or somewhere else, man, to fight in Pakistan, that'll be amazing.
I'm sure something can just happen, you know what I mean? Hopefully. But of course, I have to ask you, do you know, and this is what people who are going to be watching this interview want to know the most, we save the good questions for the end. Do you know when you're fighting again? Do you have a plan? Do you have a date? Do you have an opponent? Do you have any kind of a vision, so to speak, in mind?
Yeah, so obviously Ramadan starts April. So I want to get one fight out. So maybe end of March, but nothing's confirmed yet. But I'm just training, staying ready. So when I fight, I'll be ready, inshallah.
Ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. And I'm really glad to hear that this might just come to fruition. I know everyone in Pakistan is always really excited when your fights are coming, and now more so with MMA becoming such a popular sport there. The last segment in our interviews is always the guest segment. It's your segment. Is there anything you want to say, get off your chest? Anyone who owes you money, anyone you miss, anyone you want to shout out, anyone you want to cuss out, whatever it is, the floor is yours, my friend.
Just my brother Abdul Rahman, he bullies me. Come here.
Come in the frame, brother.
Every day when I'm training, he bullies me. No,
You gotta give him the push.
He's like always with me, and I want to thank him and sponsors and everyone, even the team that come today and all you guys. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much for being on the mic. This has been a big check on my bucket list. Thank you so much, Shoaib. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to Pakistan's #1, mostly the only one podcast. And from me to you, as always, the 3 words I always say to you to end an interview, and that is keep it tight. I will see you soon. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.